Hello and welcome back, audience. My name is MassiveBrad and welcome back to my FIFA 20 Liverpool career mode. Now, before we get into today's episode, I just want to say a huge big thank you for the love and support on the channel. And as always, guys, at the start of today's episode, we're going to look at the games that lie ahead. But not only are we going to do that, something a little bit different than I used to do, which I've stopped doing now on FIFA 20, is look at what happened in the previous episode. And the reason for that, guys, is as I'm sat down to record right now, the last time you've seen an episode of the Liverpool career mode was 2 weeks ago. I think it was the 1st or 2nd of November when the last episode was uploaded. You should be seeing this on the 18th of November, so it's potentially been 15 or 16 days since you last watched an episode of the FIFA 20 Liverpool career mode. And it's pretty simple as to why, guys. We had a lot going on. I had to miss a Wednesday on the first week of November because I was getting prepped for the 24-hour live stream. Then on the Friday, the 8th of November, it was the 24-hour live stream. And then all of last week, Monday, Wednesday and Friday, I've been uploading the brand new series, which of course is in the Bundesliga with Borussia Dortmund, which I am very happy with how it's going. Thank you so much for the love, the comments, the likes, the shares. It's absolutely been unreal. So thank you so much to everyone that is also supporting that series. It means an honest amount to me. But what we've got to do is we've got to jump back into the month of February towards the end and just refresh my memory of what happened. Now, I feel like with Norwich, was it a 2-1 win? It was a 2-1 win. I feel like with Benfica, it was a 2-1 win, and that was away from home. So we did win 2-1, and I do believe that was away from home. And then West Ham, I've got a funny feeling that Henderson maybe scored in the 87th, and then Philippe Anderson scored in the 88th, making it 1-1. It was. And I think I called the episode very late drama because we scored with 3 minutes to go, and then West Ham equalised just a minute later with 2 minutes to go. So it was a bit of drama, and unfortunately, we didn't get the win that we needed. I know that we are currently trying our hardest to fight and keep up with the top position in the Premier League. If we just take a little refresh of who that is, let's go over to the Premier League. I think we're around 3rd or 4th right now in the Premier League. Let's take a little look. So we are 3rd and Spurs are currently top. They are 4 points clear of ourselves. They're 2 points clear of Manchester United. Manchester United have shortened that gap now. And goal difference wise, well, Spurs are killing it with a goal difference of 38. Manchester United got 30. Ourselves have got 29. And then you're coming down to Chelsea on 19, Arsenal on 27, Man City on 21. And shockingly, in the rest of the top 8, we got Bournemouth and West Ham. And unfortunately, the simulated game, I do believe, in today's episode is going to be against Bournemouth, who are down in 8th position. So a little bit gutted about that. Hopefully, we can still get the win because the games we do have in today's episode is the final of the Carabao Cup where we face off against Brighton. We then have Eddie Howe's team at home. They're coming to Anfield where we face off against Bournemouth. And then to finish on today's episode, we got the second leg in the round of 16 Champions League against Benfica, where we do currently hold a 2-1 lead, which I am very happy about. But from those games, you guys can clearly see it. We've got to play Brighton in the final of the Carabao Cup. We have to play Benfica in order to hopefully get a place in the next round of the Champions League, which means we have to simulate the Premier League game. Now, unfortunately, if we do suffer a draw or a loss here against Bournemouth, it could push it out of the top 4 and out of a Champions League spot. But the episode after this one includes the Liverpool derby against Everton, Watford away from home, and then Crystal Palace back at Anfield. So 3 Premier League games in the next episode, which means we might be able to bounce back. And as long as we get 9 points out of that episode, I'm hopeful we can keep up with Spurs, because Spurs are absolutely smashing it right now. And we have been struggling to keep up. But up first, guys, we'll get into the press conference. I had a little look through the comment section. There didn't seem to be any comments that we need to look through or anything like that. So I'm quite happy to go forwards. If I did miss a comment, guys, please leave it again on this video and we'll address it in the next video. Obviously, I've been mad busy. The whole live stream took over, the 24-hour live stream. It was absolutely unbelievable. I may make a little side video on that, a little 10-minute video discussing. For me, it didn't go as well as I would have liked. Obviously, I aimed for £5,000, which was aim for the stars and just aim as high as I can. We raised nowhere near that money. I set goals at £100, £1,000, £2,500, and we just didn't get anywhere near them. So I feel like I let myself down a lot. I feel like I didn't achieve what I wanted to, and hopefully I can do it again in the future and maybe not shoot for the stars so high, maybe bring my levels down a little bit and realise that although I've got loads of you guys that I really appreciate, I don't have a huge backing behind me to raise that kind of money right now. But we'll keep grinding, we'll keep working hard, and hopefully one day we'll hit that £5,000 target for charity. And then I can look back at this and think this was an experience, and now look at where we are. Hopefully the MassiveBrad is only going up. I'm hoping so anyway, guys. But let's get into this press conference with the media gathering. They're going to be asking a lot of questions about us probably getting to the final of the Carabao Cup. And what can I say? We've got an absolutely fabulous team. Once we've attended the press conference, I'll show you guys the team. And then we'll hopefully be lifting a trophy at the start of today's episode. Here we go.
Thank you all for joining
us. It's so weird coming back to the Liverpool career mode from the Dortmund career mode because it's certainly different. Brighton are perceived as the weaker team when comparing to Liverpool. Does this mean a victory for Liverpool? No, it doesn't. Because they're in a final. We need to be more focused. We need to play better. It appears that we aren't. Yeah, we need to be more focused. You see, Brighton are going to go out there and think, we're against the Champions League winners here. We're against a team that pushes for Premier League top spot every season. Is there a possibility that Brighton compensate their lack of skill and aggression approach? Are they regarded the weaker team? Yeah, this team is capable. So what I was saying is, yeah, Brighton might go out there and just think, just play football, lads, and if we get a win here, we beat the champions of Europe. We beat a team that's always pressing for the top. Your team is basking in great recent form. Do you think that you can continue to perform in this lightning pace in up-and-coming matches? Yeah, I'm sure of it. I'm sure we can. Obviously, something that we have been really pushing over the last couple of episodes is I've been messing around with tactics a lot. Obviously, since the last episode, I haven't done anything with tactics. I haven't changed anything. I haven't moved any positions or anything. The only thing I will say, which is a little bit different to what I said I was going to do from the start, but I feel like this is what every manager would do, is we've been playing the kids throughout the whole of this cup run, the whole of this competition. We're now at Wembley Stadium in a position to potentially be lifting the Carabao Cup if we beat Brighton. So I've changed the team up to the point where I'm playing the usual starting 11 that we would in the Premier League, the Champions League, because I want a team out there that's going to score goals, most importantly win and lift that trophy, because the fans will love it, the players will be happy with it, and then we can look going into the Bournemouth game, we can look to simulate that one, hopefully get the win in the Premier League, and then most importantly, get that win over Benfica and get us into the next round of the Champions League. But we have gone with Sadio Mane out on the left wing, Bobby Firmino at striker, Salah out on the right wing, Gino Wijnaldum linking up with the captain Jordan Henderson in the central midfield. A little deeper, we've got Fabinho in the central defensive midfield, and then Robertson, Van Dijk, Matip and Trent at the back, with Alisson between the sticks. I do apologise over that, guys. For some reason, I've got all the Dortmund players running through my head. I nearly said Marco Reus, and then he said Berkey, so mixing between the Liverpool career mode and the Dortmund career mode, sometimes it can become a little bit confusing. But what I'm not confused about is the fact that in 90 minutes' time, we might be about to lift our first piece of silverware. Bear in mind, we were knocked out of the FA Cup by Manchester City, unfortunately, so we're not involved in that competition anymore. But hopefully to bounce back at Wembley, we can lift a trophy and show the fans, show the board of directors that MassiveBrad's here to win as much as he possibly can. Come on, Redmen. The kids have got you here. The young players, the likes of Shaqiri, Divock Origi, Naby Keita. They've got us into this position to potentially win the Carabao Cup. And now, all you guys have got to do is get out there, play well, gel well. Hopefully, there he is, the legend Steven Gerrard on number 8. All we have to do is focus on winning and hope that these tactics work. Obviously, I have played so much with the tactics, and I feel like the fact I've got Mo Salah and Sadio Mane free roaming up top, I've got Bobby Firmino coming deep into the midfield to collect the ball, to try and get an attack going. I am very, very excited for this game. As Bobby Firmino gets us kicked off in his first half, let's get it underway. Let's try and win a trophy. Trent is going, let's play it up to Bobby. Nicely done. There's Bobby Firmino now looking to push him forward. Bobby Firmino in behind. I've got Mane towards the back post. Ball in. Mane's there. It's 1-0. Great, beautiful bit of football there from Sadio Mane. A great run in towards the back post. Bobby just slid it in front of the keeper. I do believe it's probably Matt Ryan between the sticks. Slid that ball right across the face of goal. And Mane towards the back post just slides in, scuffs the ball the opposite way that Matt Ryan was coming across, and scuffs it into the back of the net. It's a great goal from Sadio Mane, and it does give us the 1-0 lead in the 18th minute. Dunk played it away. Let's go, Mo. Head it down some. Good lads. Mo now wanting to go. Mo Salah hopefully going to go all the way on his own here. He should have enough in the tank. We're only 29 minutes in. Mo Salah is gone. Going, gone. Going to look for the pass towards Bobby. It should have shot. Uh-oh, that's a great ball in behind. Van Dijk's all over that one. Well done, Van Dijk. Great bit of defending there. Gini wanting to put Mane in behind now. It's a beautiful ball. Mane has certainly got the pace on these Brighton defenders. Little dinking now, looking for Bobby Firmino towards the back post. Dunk gets there and had to really, otherwise that was 2-0. And it's out for a Liverpool corner. Let's look for Fabinho towards this near post. Ball coming in. It's a great ball in for Fabinho, who's going to be there. Just puts it wide of goal. Up to Bobby Firmino now. Bobby Firmino coming forward. Let's go in with a 1-2 there to Gini. Back to Bobby Firmino. Bobby through on goal. Going to slap one home. And unfortunately, Matt Ryan gets there. Well done, Bobby. We've been struggling. That's another thing I just remember. We've been struggling with Bobby Firmino scoring. Divock Origi's been coming in and doing a fantastic job. Hopefully, Bobby's going to show us why he should be getting back on the team. Ball in. Fabinho should be on this one. Matt Ryan's on it. Let's chase this down now with Mo Salah. Mo Salah going to take this down. Unfortunately, as we try and look to put the ball back into the box, the referee's going to blow for half time. We've got a 1-0 lead. I think we've certainly been the better team. We've had a lot more control of the ball. We've been a lot more relaxed. Although it says they have had a lot more possession and they've had the same amount of shots on target to us, I feel like we've been a lot more relaxed. We're a lot better on the ball. The first 10-15 minutes we were a little bit shaky, but a fantastic first half from the Liverpool lads. Very happy with the performance. And as we get into the second half of exactly the same team, Brighton get us kicked off. Can we find a second goal? Uh-oh, that's a problem. Here comes Van Dijk coming across now. It's a great ball. Alisson's come for it. It's a great block from Alisson, who's just kept us in this game. Come on, lads. That should show you now. We need to defend here. Gini through the middle to Fabinho. Beautiful. Go into the middle now for Henderson. Let's go, Mo. Go on, Mo. Let's go. There we go. Look at this. We're potentially 3-on-1 here. Potentially 3-on-1. Surely we're going to get something from this. Mo Salah on the inside to Mane. And we've missed it. I slowed up there, lads, because I played the ball to Henderson and it didn't go to Henderson. It went to Mane. So I wasn't expecting to have the word Mane at the tip of my tongue when I just played it to Henderson. Unbelievable. Here's Bobby now, playing it round to Mo Salah. Mo Salah has got the better there of these Brighton defenders. Mo Salah going to cut back. Still Mo into Bobby. Lays it off. Bobby Firmino finds the bottom corner. It's 2-0. Oh, Brighton, I am sorry. Brighton fans, I'm sorry. It's over. Shouldn't say it, but beautiful, beautiful, beautiful left foot there from Bobby Firmino. Cuts it back from his right to his left and just slots it into that bottom left corner. And I think with us now going 2-0 up, because the kids have done so well, I'm going to bring some of the players that played earlier on in the Carabao Cup to get us into the position that we're in right now. One of them being Ryan Kent. Now, unfortunately, Mo Salah probably needs to come off. So I think what we're going to do is we'll go Shaqiri for Mo Salah, who's looking a little bit tired. Mane is looking great, but we will bring him off for Ryan Kent because Ryan Kent done some great things for us to get in this position in the Carabao Cup. And then I think the final move has got to be, I think what I'll do is I'll switch Gini with Henderson so Gini can stay back and help out Fabinho. And then we'll take Henderson off in that left centre mid position. We'll bring on Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain, a player that has done very well. I'd like to bring on Bruno Fernandes, but I think we'll save him for the game against Benfica. Same with like Divock Origi. He may have to play. Well, he'll certainly be playing in the Bournemouth game. And then hopefully Bobby will be back fit for the game against Benfica. If we win this ball, though, we could have a counter-attack going here. And I think this might be the one. Here goes Gini now pushing forwards. Referee, he's nearly caught him there. Go into Bobby. Bobby going to go out wide now to Shaqiri. Beautiful ball in behind for Shaqiri. Shaqiri might be able to get this on his left foot. Matt Ryan saves. Let's try and keep it in. No, it's gone out for a Liverpool corner. Let's go here, Shaqiri. Let's try and go. No, we cleared the ball up now. Dunks on it. We get the win. Wembley goes wild. Now, unfortunately, we did take Henderson off. So I'm not sure who will have the captain's armband. Maybe Van Dijk. Van Dijk has got the captain's armband. So the first trophy that Van Dijk will be lifting in this FIFA 20 Liverpool career mode. Champione! Champione! Unbelievable. We've had some real struggles in the last couple of episodes. Silly draws, silly losses. So to then come up against Brighton in the final of the Carabao Cup and get a comfortable 2-0 win, a clean sheet, 2 goals, Bobby Firmino scoring. I couldn't ask for anything more. Van Dijk with high fives round the players. Here we go. Oh. we go. It has been a long road, you're not wrong. And we get the win in the Carabao Cup, and we lift our first piece of silverware. Wembley is bouncing. That's what it's all about. That's what I want to be doing. Here we go. Van Dijk runs over to the travelling fans that have came down to Wembley. Van Dijk's definitely not holding that trophy. If you just go back a little bit, the trophy was floating in front of his hands. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. That, ladies and gentlemen, way is what it's all about. We absolutely smashed it in the final. 9 shots, 4 on target. Brighton had 3 shots, all 3 on target. Very consistent from the Brighton side. They also had a little bit more possession, in 52% possession compared to our 48, which just goes to show those 4 shots that we had on target were a lot more critical when we ended up putting 2 of them in the back of the net. Bobby Firmino picks up man of the match with a 9.4 rating, which I am very, very, very happy about, because Bobby Firmino has certainly been struggling recently. I've been trying to find the right balance for him to not only get assists, but to also get into positions to score goals. Something that he doesn't do so much in real life. He plays a lot more as a false 9, drops into the midfield, gets the ball, and then looks to move it forwards. I've got Bobby Firmino set up as a false 9, but to stay in the middle of the pitch, stay centre, and run in behind when we're on the counter-attack. That's exactly what Bobby Firmino seems to be suiting for me, and it's working. So Klopp, if you're watching this, keep him as a false 9, but get him running in behind. It certainly seems to work. Now, for the post-match interview. Let's keep them quick, because we're going out to celebrate. The champagne is on MassiveBrad tonight. Everyone was impressed with the level of confidence that your boys show. Were you expecting such a clear victory over Brighton in the final stage? Yes. One big step for Liverpool. We're true professionals. We won the final. We won the final. And it's thanks to the youngsters that got us here. So, well done, youngsters, who played very well. Henderson is continuing his hot run of form. How satisfied were you with his performance today? Very satisfied. He deserves all the praise. He's playing very well recently, Jordan Henderson. At the start of the season, he was top goal scorer on 4 goals within the first episode. Quite a resounding victory today with a 2-0 score. How pleased with your team's performance? Very pleased. Couldn't be more happy. We kept a clean sheet. We scored. We played well. We could have won by more. Time to focus on our next match. We can do even better. Time to focus on the next match, because we've got Bournemouth in the Premier League, and then Benfica in the second leg of the Champions League. A very important game to finish off on today's episode. Well, we're coming off a fabulous win against Brighton, which enabled us to lift the Carabao Cup final. The only issue here now is I mustn't have realised that Arsenal had a game in hand, putting us now down to 4th position, joint with Chelsea. Now, the good thing about this is Chelsea have already played their 28th game, so have Manchester City. So as far as I can see in the top 6, no other teams can catch us if we do unfortunately lose to Bournemouth. I could be wrong, but we'll have to wait and see until after the game. We're in a position now to potentially, depending on how Arsenal and Manchester United get on, move back up to 2nd position. But we could do with a Manchester United and Arsenal loss. We could also do with Spurs dropping some points, because if we do bag the 3 points, we move up to 57 points. If Spurs were to lose or draw, it'd put us only a point or 2 behind the current league leaders. The issue I've got right now is we've had to rotate the team quite a lot to play against Bournemouth, because up next we've got Benfica in the Champions League. Now, we have got the 2-1 lead, but it's probably not enough, because Benfica are a great team and there's no reason why they can't turn it around. And I want to be playing the super strong team that I can to hopefully guarantee us the win. But what we'll do now, guys, we'll attend the press conference and then show you guys the lineup, and then we'll get into the simulated game against Bournemouth. Here we go.
Okay, welcome everyone.
I'm not sure why we've got a press conference. I know you don't get them every single Premier League game. No team managed to beat you in the last 5. Do you hope to keep the unbeaten streak going? Yes, of course we do. Why would I say, yeah, I want to be beaten today? We believe we can continue it. I prefer not to get into these mind games. Yeah, we're unbeaten for a reason, because we are playing incredibly well, and we did just win the Carabao Cup. So the emotions through the team, the happiness should be absolutely unbelievable. Does your team underestimate your opponent? At the moment, considering Liverpool are considered a lot better than AFC Bournemouth, I don't underestimate them, not at all. Underestimating the opponent is natural. Underestimating the opponent is not a good idea. My lads play well anyway. I don't know why that's an attack, because underestimating the opponent is not a good idea. I mean, Bournemouth could come out and do a job against us. Yeah, so I'd say it's natural. It is natural to think that you're just going to get the win, but this team could turn up on the day. It's a difficult one. The last time you faced AFC Bournemouth, they won 2-1 in a thrilling encounter. Does your team have what it takes to win this time around? So away from home, we lost 2-1. See, we're simulating the game, so I don't want to put like we won't make the same mistakes twice, because I'm not in control of the game. I'll just put it's a tough battle. It is a tough battle because it's in the hands of the EA gods, and 9 out of 10 times the EA gods just want to screw us over in the Premier League, and they do unfortunately make us suffer, like a draw to West Ham. And probably the game we lost to Bournemouth last time was probably a simulated one, so I'm hoping this time around, well, it doesn't go that same result again. But this is the lineup we are putting out against AFC Bournemouth. We've got Ryan Kent out on the left wing, Divock Origi at striker, Shaqiri out on the right wing, the Ox linking up with Gino Wijnaldum in the central midfield. A little deeper, we got Marko Grujic in the central defensive midfield, and then Max Gomez, Matip and Klein at the back with Alisson between the sticks. Please, lads, I think that's a good enough team to do a job over Bournemouth. Please make it happen. Please, as the players warm up, we're going to straight away see the results, and we do win 3-1. Great, great, great result. Gino Wijnaldum bagging himself a brace, and also Nathaniel Klein getting on the scoreline. Unfortunately, we can't see Nathaniel Klein's goal. It must have been scored in the first half, but we can see that Gino Wijnaldum scored in the 49th minute, just after coming back for the second half, and then scored later on in the 82nd, putting us 3-0 ahead in the 82nd minute, until Laurent scored in the 89th for Bournemouth to at least get a consolation goal. But a 3-1 victory in the Premier League was very, very important. We can see down the bottom of the latest scores, the only one that really matters to us there is Chelsea did get the 3-0 victory over Everton. We'll have to see how Spurs, United and also Arsenal got on in their games. I felt the pressure and the heat with the Brighton game. We were in a position to win our first piece of silverware, and we did just that. But I kid you not, I'm certainly feeling the pressure for this game up next. We're at Anfield. The home fans are behind us. Anfield will be on their feet. The place will be bouncing. We've got the 2-1 lead away from home, meaning we've scored 2 away goals. But Benfica now come to Anfield to try and ruin us. And I think it's going to be a very, very difficult game, because if I was the manager of Benfica, I'd say get out there and go for it in the first 45 minutes. Put so much pressure on Liverpool. Lots of closing down. Lots of counter-attacks. And try and find that early goal. Because they find that early goal, and it puts us in the backseat and them driving the car. So it is going to be a very difficult one. And it's situations like this where you could easily get knocked out of the Champions League. And that's not what we want. We want to go as far as we can. Liverpool last year won the Champions League in real life, and we're going to look to do so this year on FIFA 20 in our first season. We are now going to attend the press conference. We'll then have a look over the team. I'm very happy that most of the players have got back to full fitness, meaning they can come into the starting 11. But let's see what the media have to say. Then we'll look at the team, and hopefully we'll knock Benfica out of the Champions League. Here I am.
Hi everyone, welcome.
I am ready for this one. Let's make it happen. Questions, questions, questions. Trent is in good form. Will we see more of him today? Yes, we will. Rotation is key, nothing personal. Switching tactics. It's questions like that where I think it should be yes, no. We'll look on his fitness or something. Not all his rotation is key, nothing personal, switching tactics. We'll say switching tactics, but he's in the team. So, it's just frustrating a little bit why it's not so straightforward. You're facing SL Benfica today, having defeated them in the first leg away from home. How confident are you going through? Pretty confident, but I would say, yeah, Benfica deserve respect. We're practically through. We aim to win in front of our fans as well. Yeah, we aim to win in front of our fans as well. Do it for the fans that have travelled to pay good money to sit at Anfield today, or stand in Anfield today, and watch us win. After your recent win against Bournemouth, your fans are praising you with expecting another win. Do you have any any new strategies for the next match? High quality football. Thank you. It was a team effort. I'll just say thank you. The fans are praising me, and the pundits are praising me for the job I'm currently doing at Liverpool. So thank you very much, and I strive to win as much as I can at Liverpool.
Yeah, no, we're done now. Sorry, Sorry, we have
Now,
to be done.
let's take a look at the Liverpool squad. I am so nervous for this game because it is games like this, ladies and gentlemen, where, like the game against Brighton, you go 1-2, 3-0 down. It's a long way to claw back and you potentially lose a trophy. In this one, if they score 1 or 2 early goals in the first half, we're then in the back seat and potentially about to be knocked out of the Champions League, which is not what we want. But hopefully with this team, with only one player being not fit, in Joe Matip, I'm pretty confident we can do a job over Benfica. We've gone with Sadio Mane out on the left wing, Bobby Firmino striker, Mo Salah out on the right wing, Bruno Fernandes linking up with the captain Jordan Henderson in the central midfield. A little deeper, we've got the Brazilian man Fabinho in the central defensive midfield, and then Robertson and Van Dijk, Matip and Trent at the back with Alisson between the sticks. I'm hoping Bruno Fernandes is going to show a little bit of flair, magic and skill in that midfield to feed Mane, Bobby and Salah to hopefully guide them through and to put that ball in the back of the net. Come on, Red Men, we need to get this kicked off. We need to relax straight away. That is something I noticed against Brighton. We seem to be a lot of nerves. Maybe it was the atmosphere, the sound of Wembley booming as the players are down on the pitch. But we can't afford for nerves to take over here. We cannot afford that. This is going to be massive.
Thanks, Derek. Well, Liverpool are in control after that first leg.
This is a big one. Come on, Virgil. I need you playing like you did against Brighton. You were spectacular. Probably one of your best performances so far of me being in charge. On number 9, Bobby Firmino up top. Hopefully looking to score a few goals. And I'm really hoping Bruno Fernandes shines in that midfield for us. As we get kicked off with Bobby Firmino, let's get it on the way. Trent, lay it off now to Fabinho. Fabinho on his right foot, looks to Ben one nice and low. Oh, wow. That was close. Can we get a replay on that? This angle will be perfect. Look at the bend on this. Oh, keeper just gets there. Go to Trent. Now we'll go out to Mo. Mo going to drop the shoulder on the inside now to Henderson. Now dink in towards Mane in the back post. Mane's there. Yes! That's the lead we needed. Unbelievable. Mane has been solid for us today towards that back post. Solid. Bobby put a nice ball in against Brighton from Salah home. And look at this. Mo Salah gets the overlap of Henderson, who just chips it towards the back post. And Mane's there to head it into the side netting. Unbelievable. Take a bow, Sadio Mane. And there's a reason why Mane currently in real life and on FIFA is probably my favourite player. I love every Liverpool player, but Mane is something else. Going through there to Bobby Firmino. Bobby going to turn now. Try and slot in Mo Salah. That's a cracking ball. What a ball to Mo Salah. He's going to run into the box, hopefully, to try and get a shot off on his left foot. It's off the post. Here's Bruno Fernandes. He's going to take it down. Still going with Bruno Fernandes. A little bit of skill here. Onto his left foot, Bruno Fernandes. Mo Salah's there with the acrobatic. Ah! We take this to 2-0. Take it 4-1 over the aggregate. And we are in a That's a handball. Ref! This is where Brad's VAR comes in. I've been practicing. So let's look at this realistically here, okay? So what we will do is we want to change the camera angle. So we're on the ball here now, I do believe. Are we on the ball? I want to say we're not. Let's just change this round. We could go to Moa, but here we go. So get rid of that. Click it. Let's slow it down. So ball comes in. Takes a deflection off his foot. That's fair enough. Now I've gone to put that in the bottom right. Let's slow this down here. And let's see what part does the ball hit. So the ball's kicked by Mo Salah. I'm doing this as slow as I can. Ref, it's clearly come off his hand. Look. The fact it changes direction. Okay, watch the ball change direction and go up. Ref, it's hit his hand. It hits nowhere else other than his hand. It clearly connects. There. Ref, that's a penalty. Where is the ref when it hits his hand, actually? Has the ref not got a great vision? Oh, ref, you have. So it comes off his foot. There it is. You can see his hand. Ref, your eye line can see that. You can see that, referee. You can see that every day of the week. Struggling here. Henderson go backwards. Good lad. Go in now to Bruno Fernandes, who's going to flick it up and take it on the volley. Oh, not a bad strike from Bruno Fernandes. Very confident to be taking it from there. Looking for Mane, comes to Bobby. Back over now to Mane. Mane's wanting to go here. Oh, that was unlucky. That was unlucky. Little link up there between Bobby and Mane. And we were nearly gone again there. But a great, outstanding first half once again at Anfield against Benfica. We've really controlled the game nicely. It doesn't seem to be any nerves. Currently, Atletico Madrid beating FC Porto 2-0 at half-time. We're 1-0 at half-time, but 3-1 over aggregate. We are playing some fantastic football. And I feel like if I find a second goal in this second half, I'll then change it up and bring the likes of Ryan Brewster on. I don't think we've got Ryan Kent on the bench. I think it's our secret weapon in David Neres, who will absolutely ruin these Benfica defenders with his pace. But I think we find another goal, and I'm happy to start making some changes and relax a little bit, because second goal takes us up to 4-1 on aggregate, and I don't see Benfica coming back from that. But as Benfica do get us kicked off in the second half, let's try and find an early second goal so we can look at making those changes early on. These fresh legs, I think, might make the difference. I think Naby Keita and David Neres on that left side are going to cause some serious problems for Benfica. Ball down the far side. Oh, come on, Trent. You've got to catch him, son. Van Dijk's there. Great save. Unbelievable save. Well done, Alisson, with a double save. Can we just take a moment there to appreciate that? Alisson's getting back up as he smashes the ball at goal once again. Alisson only just gets up to his feet to then dive towards that bottom left corner. Great save from Alisson. And go in to Bobby Firmino. Beautiful. Bobby lay it off now to Naby Keita. Naby Keita not got many options here. I'm going to go back to Bobby Firmino if possible. We have done. Now through to Naby Keita. Naby Keita through on goal. Going to cut it back onto his stronger right foot. Naby Keita! Yes! Could have easily screwed it up there when I cut it back. I could have shot with my left foot, but I decided not to. Cut it back onto his stronger right foot. And Naby Keita, calm as a cucumber. Or cool as a cucumber, should I say. Pulls it back. I should have shot there, but I cut it back. Found a bit of space and buried it in that bottom right corner with a beautiful right-footed finesse. Well done, Naby Keita, who takes it to 2-0, takes it 4-1 over aggregate. Ladies and gentlemen, it's game over for Benfica. Yeah, get out my way, and then let's go for David Neres. Let's see if Neres wants to go. Regardless, I didn't even see the time there. We've done it. Done it. That was some great football in today's episode. 3 games, 3 wins, a trophy, knocking Benfica out and grabbing 3 points in the Premier League. Well done, Naby Keita, who made a great impact. He played probably better in the time he was on the pitch than Bruno Fernandes did. Fabinho coming close with that shot, though. That was fabulous. Just over the leg of the sliding defender. And the keeper gets down and gets a leg to it. Bearing in mind, I'll take nothing away from Alisson, who had an absolutely outstanding game. Benfica having 4 shots, 4 on target. Alisson kept them all out. We, on the other hand, 11 shots, 6 on target. What a fabulous bit of football there. Jordan Henderson, he's absolutely killing it at the moment. I can't fault the lad. 8.5, picks up man of the match. Let's get into the post-match interview. And what a way to finish today's episode. And here are the other results from the round of 16 in the Champions League. Atletico Madrid beat Porto away from home 3-0. They beat them 3-0 at home, meaning they won over the 2 legs 6-0. We beat Benfica 4-1 over the 2 legs. Barcelona drew 0-0 when they were at home, but managed a 2-1 victory over Roma away from home. PSG beat Chelsea 4-2 over the 2 legs. And we are yet to see Inter Milan play Schalke, Bayern play Valencia, Dortmund play Lyon, and Hoffenheim play Real Madrid. But the current aggregates are 3-1 to Inter Milan, so I'm pretty sure Inter Milan are going through. Benfica only 2-1 up against Valencia, but I would have thought Bayern would have been going through against Valencia. Dortmund currently 2-2 over Lyon, but come on, you black and yellows, we love Dortmund. Let's hope they get through against Lyon. Imagine that, a Liverpool-Dortmund final. That would be nice. And then we have TSG, Hoffenheim, Bobby Firmino's ex-team, currently, unfortunately, 4-1 down to Real Madrid. So I would have thought Real Madrid will be going through to the next stages. But let's now see what the media have to say. Come on. I'm just over the moon. Over the moon. Trent is continuing his hot run and form. How satisfied with his performance today? Well, I honestly think all the lads played very well, so he deserves all the praise. I feel like every player does, to be honest. We played some outstanding football in today's episode. Even when we played a rotated team against Bournemouth, we still got the win. Congratulations on going through to the next round. How far do you think you're going to the competition? If it says the final. We're not going out anytime soon. We must stay focused. Too early to be thinking about that. We're not going out anytime soon. If we keep playing the way we just played in today's episode and we continue that through the rest of the season, other teams best be wary of that. A comfortable win after 2 goals scored by Liverpool. Did you think the game could go another way today? Yeah, it did at the start. But we definitely probably could have scored more. Yeah, I definitely think going in 2-1 is not a huge lead. 2 goals away from home. I mean, they could easily have scored 2 goals. They had 4 shots, 4 on target. So, could have went either way. But we did play good football and get the win. So, we end today's episode with a new current Premier League leaders in the Gunners, Arsenal. Although, they have played one more game than the rest of us. They have played their 29th game. But we end today's episode with Arsenal top after 29 played on 62 points. Spurs in second on 28 games played, 61 points. And then we're joint third currently with Manchester United and Chelsea on 57 points. So Spurs didn't drop any points. Manchester United did. And Arsenal, well, they've gone all the way to the top right now. So it's still up for grabs, I think. Realistically, I'm not sure if we have to play Spurs again this season. But we're currently 4 points behind them. It only takes 1 loss for them and a win for us to close the gap to a point. If they draw and we win, it closes the gap to 2 points. And what we have to remember is Arsenal, are currently top. But if we win our 29th game, we go to 60, meaning Arsenal are only 2 points ahead of us. But in the next episode, we are going to be kicking things off against Everton in the Liverpool derby. We're away from home and definitely going to be a game we look to play. As we talk about the Everton game, let's take a look at the games we will be playing in the next episode. We have Everton, which for some reason, Everton was here on the Sunday. I remember it. We had Everton, then we had Watford, then we had Palace. Now Everton has been moved to the Friday game. So we have 1 day rest after Benfica, and then we're playing the derby on Friday. I wish EA would get the point of this wouldn't happen. If we played on the Wednesday, we wouldn't have a game on the Friday. EA, sort out your game and sort out game congestion. You constantly tell us it's fixed. It's clearly not. But we have Everton, we have Watford, and we have Palace. From how I look at things, I'll probably have to have a look how Palace and Watford are doing in the Premier League to see if one is playing outstandingly right now. But from that, I'd play Everton because we're away. I'd play Watford because we're away. And I'd simulate the game against Palace at home. If Watford are in the bottom 3, though, and Palace are, let's say, 9th or 10th, then I may have to switch that round. Because I think if Watford or Palace are low down in the Premier League. In fact, as we end today's episode, we'll take a little look at who is towards the bottom. So, who are we going to see first? Watford are in 14th. Palace down in 18th. So Palace are in the relegation zone. They're also our home game, so I am very happy now to confirm that we will play the Watford game, we will play the Everton game, and we certainly will simulate the game against Palace. But what an incredible episode. We lift the trophy and win the Carabao Cup. We get the 3 points against Bournemouth, which was the simulated game, which I was very worried about. And then the heat come on. The pressure was turned up when we had Benfica, but we managed to beat them 4-1 over the 2 legs, 2-0. When they come to Anfield. So very, very happy with how today's performance has gone. Very happy to bounce back. Although we haven't had an episode of the Liverpool Career Mode in the last 2 weeks, it shows that me coming away, playing some Dortmund Career Mode, coming back to the Liverpool Career Mode has really upped our game because we played some absolutely outstanding football in today's episode and got the 3 wins, which is the most important thing. I'm pretty sure the squad, yet you can see there, is absolutely done for. So we're probably going to have to put the kids out against Everton. But let's be honest, it's Everton. The kids will probably still do a job over the strongest Everton team that they could put out. But I am excited for the next episode, guys. I'm not sure. This will be coming out on the 18th. And then would be uploading on the 20th and the 22nd. But I don't know if you're going to see another Liverpool episode on the Wednesday, or you're going to see a Dortmund episode on the Wednesday. But hopefully you guys are enjoying the Liverpool Career Mode and the Dortmund Career Mode equally. Hopefully you're excited to see where both of them are going. We haven't got that many games left now in the Premier League. Currently on 28, meaning 10 games to go. Only another 30 points up for grabs. We are not in a position right now. In fact, I don't think we can do it with 30 points. we can't get over the 100 mark. So it's going to be very tight. I think we're going to have like a 96, a 95, a 94. I think it's going to be very tight as we get to the end of the Premier League. But the way we've just played, we are a bullet train. And we won't be stopping anytime soon. But guys, if you have enjoyed today's episode, please do give it a big thumbs up for me. Don't forget to drop your comments down below. If you're new around here, click that subscribe button. Don't forget to share this video with your friends and family. And I've been Massive Brad. Peace out.